Hello everyone, this is Lucy05 and welcome to the Cobra Central Toy Review. And today we'll be looking at the 1985 release by Hasbro of the G.I. Joe vehicle review. And today's vehicle review, we're looking at the Ferret ATV, which is acronym stands for All-Terrain Vehicle. Now I got this straight from eBay, and this one cost me $18. Now it's quite difficult to find the Ferret ATV in such a good condition in a cheap price, of course, because the most common part that the ATV suffers is the fragile parts found at the bottom section of the Ferret ATV. All these parts, as you can see here, that's connecting the wheels itself, are the first place that tend to break quite often. Furthermore, it's also quite difficult to find a Ferret ATV in a complete form. Most people would sell this with missing missiles, missing tubings, missing, cannon. They tend to have a few missing parts there. So $18 here is actually, not bad of a pricing there. Furthermore, the Ferret ATV here, which I have, does not come with a box, of course, and an instruction manual. And when it was released in 1985, it doesn't come with a figure as well, despite that in the commercials that it's shown that the twins, the Crimson Twins, Tomax and Seymour, would ride this vehicle in the commercial. But of course, the vehicle doesn't come with those two figures because you have to buy the figures separately. Now, the Ferret ATV also released a few times after 1985. It was also re-released in 1991 and then 2006, and then later on also in 2009 for the Rise of Cobra line. Yes, they actually released it twice actually, one for Scrap Iron and the other one I barely remember which other character was it, but basically it's the same design with a little bit changes there. Now let's take a look at the vehicle's colors being applied onto it. Now there's quite a number of colors being applied for the vehicle itself. Bear in mind, this is a 1985 vehicle. There is absolutely no paint job applied onto it except purely plastic material color and laden with a lot of sticker labels. Now the body itself is made of a dark blue plastic material color, as you can see there. The rims are also made of a dark blue plastic material color, and also at this section here, made of a dark blue plastic material color. The wheels are all made of a rubber plastic material color, which is quite nice. They're all rubber tires, but it's quite solid piece here. The bottom section of the vehicle, as you can see, this is what connects the wheels, the exhaust pipes. The engines are made of a gray plastic material color. The seating, as you can see here, the seating here, and on this section here, and this tubing that connects to the cannon and onto the ATV, made of a black plastic material color. And the rest of the parts are made of a red plastic material color. The two missiles on each side, the steering handle, the front guns, and the side cannon are made of a black plastic material, red plastic material color. Sorry about that. Very nicely done with the colors, and also laden with a lot of sticker labels, as you can see there. Here is stated, I'm not too sure if you can read it, missile launch info. On this section here, secure cover, very nice. Here it says coupe. Here we have a nice little Cobra logo with the word ATV there. Very nice, very nicely done. Now let's take a close look on the details there. First, at the tires, we have large wheeled rubber tires here, and each side of the tires you actually can see some wording there as well. If I brought it close enough, it's stated Cobra ATV here, and on the other side is stated P.NR-15. Very nice. All the tires actually has the same design. Very nice. You got the rims there. Bottom section of the vehicle, as you can see, very nice. You got the engines in the middle section of the vehicle. Nice details there. Back portion here, the sticker label stating caution exhaust. We got 2 exhaust pipes. Very nice. Top section of the ATV itself, we have the frame. At the back portion here, this is where you pump, well, the fuel gas into the ATV vehicle. If you have the Cobra Terradrome, which they have the refueling station, you can actually plug the fuel hose into this small little hole here to fill up the gas for the Ferret ATV. Very nice. As you can see, this one can be removed, but serves no little function at all, unless you want to store some items, very small items. You got a large cannon here, and here we have a sticker label stating "Beware of Blast." Very simple design, but it also connects this tubing to the cannon itself onto the ATV. Very nicely done. Got the seating pads here. Now at the front section here, we have a dual barrel gun, laser gun or machine gun there. Very simple design. And at the back here, we have the steering handle. Now what's interesting to note is that if you move the steering handle, you also move the guns. Very nice. However, I really wish that it also moves the wheels. Now the front portion of the wheels itself, it does turn side to side. I really wish that the steering handle can actually move the wheels. It's a really nice concept there. Very nice. Now the ATV also comes with 2 accessories, the 2 missiles strapped onto the side. And they are detachable. As you can see, there are 2 pegs there, and there are 2 slots inside the missiles itself. The missile design is quite interesting. As you can see, the fins from the front and the fins at the back there. I'm not too sure if that's even possible. I'm not a rocket scientist, so I'm not too sure. But it's quite interesting to note that. Very nicely done. And yes, the ATV rolls pretty well actually for a small vehicle. Very nice. A very nice vehicle, very simple design. And yes, it does fit in your old, well, your old vintage G.I. Joe figures. All you have to do is just bend the legs. I try not to move so much for the figure itself, considering that it's quite old. And I try not to place the fingers to hold on to the handle, considering the thumb is the most sensitive part. Very nice. Now the Ferret ATV can also store another figure at the back as well, because there's enough room to fit in another figure, which is very nicely done. Very nice. And yes, this is compatible to fit in your 25th anniversary or 30th anniversary figures. I have next to me is one of the Crimson Twins. First I have to bend the legs first, bend the hands as well, and have the figure sit onto it. And yes, you can place in another 25th anniversary figure at the back there. As you can see, there's plenty of room. Very nice. Very simple vehicle, but very nice. If you can find one that's affordable and incomplete, everything is complete and without any broken parts, you have to make sure that the bottom section of the vehicle itself has no broken parts. Otherwise, you'll be very disappointed the moment you find out that, well, the bottom section of the ATV is broken. Overall, I really like the vehicle. The design is simple, but there are also quite interesting, I would say, gimmicks there. I really like the steering wheel that actually turns the small little guns there. What I really don't like is that, well, not that is that I don't like it, it's just that I'm disappointed that the steering wheel don't work on the wheels in the front. Though the wheels do swerve left and right, which is very nice, I really wish they all connected together. It's actually not bad with a vehicle. Simple design with the simple colors, nice little gimmick there. So if I'm gonna give a rating out of this, I'm gonna say I'll give it a nice, well, a nice 9 out of 10. Yes, 9 out of 10 for the Ferret ATV there. So I thank you all for watching. This is Lucy05 and I'm signing off.